What's up, y'all? Welcome to my channel. I'm Kiara Sade. Make sure you are following me and let's get into how to create this Barbie box in Canva. First, to create the doll effect, we're going to go to Facetune. So you're going to take a picture of you, which I took this red picture of me in red. Go to AI selfies and click on all of the different options they have here. They got Malibu, Blossom, Summer, Cute, and I think that I went with the Summer, but I'm just gonna go through all of these with you guys so you can just see how it gives me that Barbie effect compared to my first picture of me in the red. So I guess first of all you need to know how to take good photos of yourself. I took the original photo of me with my cell phone, my camera phone, and I will be putting out a class for that soon if I haven't by the time you watch this. But you can see the before and after video, and then you're going to just save that. And what I did was I went into Canva because I'm doing all of this from my cell phone. I made the Barbie effect in my cell phone. So I'm just going to go into Canva and drop the photo into a blank canvas just to have the photo there. So when I go into my computer, it's there. I also do the same thing with the Mattel logo. I already had the logo inside of my phone, but I am going to go and show you guys how to get a free Mattel logo online. So I just went into my Google search, typed in Mattel logo, PNG, and I looked for the free version, downloaded that to my phone, and then once again, I opened up Canva and just put that sticker in Canva so that it would be there when I go onto my laptop and create the Barbie graphic. For me, it's just easier to create the graphics on my computer. I hope y'all do not hear the lawn people outside. Oh my God, they're so loud. But yeah, I just put those in there and then I exited out of here and I went to my computer. So now I'm on my computer in Canva, and the first thing I'm going to do is grab a square for the Barbie box. Just grab the square, change the color to whatever color that you want it to be. Make sure you change the shape. Make sure it's square if it's not already. Sometimes it comes as the little rounded corners. If that's what you want, you can have that, but I wanted a square looking box. So we're going to create the Barbie box first, and then we're going to add all of the extra elements. So in order for me to create this box, I just used the single square, and then I use these lines, right, to create the outline of the box. And this is kind of going to take some time if you're not steady and you're not used to using Canva. I don't use Canva a lot. I'm not a graphic designer by any means, y'all. That's how I know if y'all follow along, you can, really do this. So I just created a box with the lines, right? And I just copy and paste the lines, flip this one to the side, what you call it, horizontal, vertically, whatever, and just make them all touch. Make it into a box so that this is the outline of the box. That's what this is going to entail. We're right now making the outline or the inside of the box, however you look at it. So I'm gonna give y'all a second and let y'all just do this right quick. And if I'm advanced enough, I'll add some music so it just don't be this weird silence while y'all watching me do this. Okay, once y'all got this, now it's time to make the shadows, right? This is how we make it give the realistic look that this is an actual box. This gives the 3D effect of the actual box. We add these shadows to the inside to make it look like it's an inside of a box when we actually put ourselves in there. So again, I just copy and paste everything, or I duplicate everything rather. I'm sorry, I don't copy paste. I just duplicate everything so everything can kind of be the same size, and put one on all four sides. Now when we go to the side, when we duplicate, we're going to have to stretch it out a little bit, and then you can see me at the bottom kind of just like cutting some of the shadow out. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I don't want it to be huge shadow. I want it to look realistic. And as you can see me here, I'm going to click on position. When you click on position, you can click on layers, and it allows you to move your layers in whichever format you want to move them. So I wanted to make sure that my shadows were behind, right? I wanted to make sure my shadows were behind the white lines so it can give the illusion of the shadow coming in, look realistic. I'm going to do the same thing for the sides. I'm going to stretch the sides out a little bit longer because the sides are longer. Simple. And therefore I'm going to cut some of this shadow out by squeezing the box in. I don't know the technical terms, y'all. I told y'all I'm no graphic designer, but you can see me right there squeezing the box in to make the shadow less deep. And then I'm just gonna duplicate that so we can get that same looking shadow over here. Boom. Look at it, y'all. Look, it's already looking like it. So once again, I'm gonna move my shadows behind the white lines to make sure the shadows are not on top of the white lines. And it looks like, y'all, look at that. Y'all done made a box. Okay. Are y'all proud? I'm proud for y'all. Okay. And then we're going to download this as a transparent file. Now, what I did here was I messed up right here, but I wasn't about to, you know what I'm saying, do this all over for y'all just because I'm lazy. I forgot to add the hearts in the back, but I am going to end up doing that. Just give me a minute. Give me a minute. Once I put the box on here, I was like, dang, I've got to add my hearts in the background. Now, you can keep a plain background for your box, or you can add hearts. I just love the hearts because, you know, they're cute. But as you can see me here, I've grabbed the transparent box that we created, and I've placed it on a new blank paper. And I should be realizing real soon. Yeah, see, I'm typing in hearts. I've realized real soon, like, oh man, I ain't add my hearts to the back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to page 1. And I'm going to find some hearts that I like. Y'all can choose whatever hearts y'all like. You see me trying to just figure it out, like, which hearts do I like? So as I figure this out, y'all could be figuring y'all's out. I hope y'all don't hear my boyfriend in the background. He is working virtually and his voice carries so bad. But as y'all can see, I found the hearts that I wanted. I'm just going to duplicate these so it can fill the whole inside of the box. And I'm going to set these again behind the shadows, right? Set these behind the shadows so it's not covering up my shadows. And once I do that, I am definitely going to bring the transparency down. You could bring the transparency down first or later. And this is me downloading that new box with the hearts on the inside. Yay. So now we have made our doll box, and we're going to get started with a new blank page. Choose a color. I chose the color of my box, and I'm going to fill the background with that same heart design that I filled my doll box with. I'm just going to bring the transparency down so that it's not distracting from my box. Bring the box in there. Y'all be kind of doing stuff out of order. I'm sure y'all could find like a dip. See, I brought the box in there, then brought the transparency down, but I'm like, I know I brought the transparency. Then I didn't like that the pink was so dark, and I had ended up taking that to a lighter pink. There we go. So you can actually see the contrast of the box. You want to be careful with your colors. When you're doing graphic design, you want to be very cognizant of your colors and making sure that they are not blending with each other to the point where there is no contrast. You want to have contrast so that people can see your design, so that it is appealing to the eye. That's where I see most people who create their graphics mess up at. So then, to get the box to give that 3D effect, I'm going to go to edit image and then go to shadows and just play with the shadows. I already knew I wanted the angle shadow. What would also look good would probably be a drop. The backdrop and the glow would also look really well with this box design. I wouldn't suggest the page lift or the curve, because then it'll make it look like paper instead of like a box. But yeah, so now we have our actual box, which is the most difficult part of this design. Everything else is easy peasy. Now you're going to bring your picture that you imported, your doll looking picture, slide it on over, go to edit image, go to erase background. And I think you got to have Canva Pro to do this, I'm not sure. But to go to background remover, once you've done that, then you're going to go to shadows. And I chose the drop just so it can give that, once again, that 3D effect, right? I kind of played around with these, the drop and the glow. You can do either or, do either or. But I think I settled on the drop because it was just less intense, Fit Dolly Sis up in there. Fit Dolly Sis up in there. And boom, we got her. So next thing I'm going to do is put the plastic. I'm about to rip her out the plastic. I'm acting brand new. You see all these plastic textures. Again, y'all got to add your own personality. If you like this plastic texture, choose this plastic texture. I ended up cutting some of it off because I didn't want it to be so plasticky that you couldn't see me. So I really liked that the plastic was kind of more geared towards the bottom of my body. So that's how I cut the plastic. Once we got that plastic cut, come on, y'all, look. Come on now. We bringing this Barbie to life. Do you hear me? Do you heard me? We're going to go get our Mattel sticker. Put her over there in the corner. The top, and then edit image, add a shadow. And this is where you might want to use the page lift or the curve, right, to give it that sticker effect. This is where page lift and curve are really good. So either or, whichever you prefer. Ended up going with the page lift. And then we're going to add the name, right, with the Barbie print. The script that I use is called Dolly Script. This is a script that you're going to have to import into Canva. If you guys want a separate video on that, let me know and I will do that. So I just typed my name, then went to effects, went to outline, outlined it in white, and boom, easy freaking peasy. Easy peasy. Put her down there at the bottom, and I'm going to add a shadow underneath my name just to make it pop. Now, if you want your name to be flat, you don't need to add a shadow if you want it to be flat like the box is, but I just wanted that little shadow, just to make it look like it's peeling off. You make my name pop, you know what I'm saying? Kiera with 2 R's, baby. Sup? Shmoney. Sup? So, once you have done that, you are pretty much done. I decided I wanted to add this Barbie, which is, again, something that I downloaded from the internet. I decided I wanted to add this to the background. A lot of graphic designers start with the background first. For me, I start with the background. Oh, my God, this man is so loud. I hope y'all can't hear him. Y'all could probably hear this man cutting grass all in my video. But yeah, so as you can see me, I'm adding this Barbie to the background. A lot of graphic designers start with the background first. For me, I start with like a simple background, and then once I'm done with the design, I kind of get more inspirational how I want to continue with the background. So this is just me just adding the little Barbies all over. Y'all, I'm running up the stairs right now. So adding the Barbie all over, and I'm going to change the transparency so that Barbie is not distracting, right? It's gonna be a subtle, and I'm dragged right now. Once again, I'm going to position. And if you go to position and layers, you don't have to go to each Barbie and add and change the position. You can go to layers, and like you see me dragging it all the way down behind every single thing. Just dragging all the Barbies behind everything because I want the Barbies to be in the back. So once I did that, I was like, oh, the Barbie is still too dark. And I find that out when I type this, rip me out the plastic, I'm acting brand new. Later on, you're going to see me decrease the transparency of the Barbie. But I don't realize that until I type this out. So you can type whatever you want up here. You don't have to type anything up here. I just thought it was, you know what I'm saying, fitting. Be fitting, depending on when you're watching this video. You know what I'm saying? Rip me out. I'm acting brand new. You can use any font, any lettering, any spacing you want. You know, this is, once again, just me playing around with how I want it to look. I don't really, like I said, I'm not a real, like, super, I wouldn't consider myself, like, no super creative person. I'm just playing around, y'all. So I don't even know what color I want this to be. But as you can see, I'm sitting here looking at it. I'm like, dang, it's fading. Let me try to do a glow. Let me try to do, you know what I'm saying? I'm just playing with everything. Like, it's not popping out like I need it to pop out. And so I'm going to play around with this for a little bit. Just like you might sometimes. And you might get to a point in your design where you just got to play around with stuff for a little bit. Then I realized, like, okay, I can make it pop. But I'm going to have to play with the transparency of these Barbies. Pull the intensity up. Boom. And now here I am realizing, yeah, let me bring that down. See, you guys got to really pay attention to your design, to the eye, and see what are people looking at. You want to make sure that when you are designing things that you keep the focus on whatever it is that you want people to focus on. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you don't want is for people to come here and just be distracted by Barbie. They see all this Barbie. But you want it to be there subtly because, you know, that was the whole goal of creating this type of graphic, is to create the Barbie. You know what I'm saying? Same if you maybe want to put your name back. Like, I could have put Kiera, right? But you still want to make sure that your graphic is going to be centered around what you actually put there. So once I've got that there, I'm like, okay, now I can see it better. It's popping a little bit. Now I'm just going to finish adding my finishing touches, which is adding me. And you can get a different picture. It will look cute to have a different doll looking picture of you, or you can get the same picture of you and edit that image on here, pop that image in here, pop that background out, and just have the double picture of you, which is really cute. I'm going to play with my outline a lot. Like, I played with my outline a lot because I really wanted it to kind of pop out of the design. So y'all gonna see me spending some time right here playing with how I wanted the outline. I started with, I think, a shadow, like just a regular drop. Excuse me. And I was like, it's just not popping enough. And I played with the glow. And I settled on the glow, but I did an outline glow. Look, y'all getting gems in this video. I ain't gonna even lie. A lot of y'all ain't know how to do this. A lot of y'all ain't know how to create this outline with the body. Y'all been wondering how to do this. And I just gave y'all the sauce. The saucy sauce. So this is how you do it. You turn blur all the way down. You turn transparency all the way up. And you make that line as thick as you want with the size. You could change that glow to whatever color. So I tried playing around with pink, with black. And I eventually settled on white. Because this is what made it pop the most. The pink would have been cute if it was like a white background. But since a pink background, I ended up settling on the white. So boom. I was like, something is still missing. But I ain't there yet. I started adding my little trinkets like Barbie purse and You know, you can add all of that if you want to. You can actually add that inside the box too if you want, and make it look like that stuff comes with the doll box. You can add your little purses, your shoes, your lipstick, all of her little accessories, just to, you know, give it some more depth, add some more fun to the graphics. So y'all gonna watch me play around with that for a little bit. And what an even better idea would be is to just Google some Barbie items and just grab them, screenshot them, and import them, upload them into Canva, and remove the background to make it look more realistic, since you are going to be the actual Barbie, or maybe if you're a graphic designer, your client is going to be the Barbie. So to get actual items, it would be an actually super dope idea. I just, for the sake of time for this video, just went and typed in Canva, you know, Barbie items. But if I were to do this over, I would definitely go and get some real pictures of some Barbie items, or some real pictures of some of my actual items, like my heels, my bags, etc. You know, maybe like a hat, you know, a sun hat, etc. I could go to Pinterest or Google or any of those other online places where you find actual real pictures of things. So y'all, I'm literally just scrolling, like I don't see nothing. And like I said, I could have probably actually saved time by just going to Google and finding what I actually wanted. Don't be afraid to leave outside of Canva to find the elements that you want. I just was being lazy. Like, I literally do not feel like going in and out, you know what I'm saying? So this is me just struggling to find some cute items. Don't be like me, y'all. Just go to Google. I mean, unless you like the, you know, the fake doll look. I actually, now that I think about it, it was cute because it gives the more of a doll look. So here I am, like, just zooming in on my design here. And I was like, yeah, I'm not popping enough. And so I am going to end up adding another shadow to make me pop and make it look more sticker-like. I'm going to go edit image. I'm going to add another shadow, and it's going to be a glow. It's going to be a glow shadow, though, just to make me pop out of the background so it looks like a sticker. Yeah, I'm going to move these words, make them a little bit smaller so my head is not on them. Play around with me for a little bit. Don't be scared to zoom in on your graphic, y'all. Don't be scared to zoom in and see if everything is everything. I'm going to add another element up top because I feel like it looked plain up there. I don't know when I do it, but you see me moving the things around. I'm like, something is off. Something is off. And it was just because I figured I needed another element up top. But yeah, y'all, that's pretty much it. Make sure you like this video. If you liked it, make sure you share. Help us out because I just helped you out. And make sure you subscribe to my channel for more content creation ideas. Bye. I'm ready to do what I do. Baby, what you wanna do? She just said, can you play that again? Baby, what you wanna do? I'm ready to pull up on you. I'm ready to do what I do.